It's time for another Minecraft Bingo Seed Challenge. This is the point seed for this week, seed 3366. That looks like it has pretty good potential. There's a fair number of reasonably easy items on this card, and so I'm hoping to do well. But let's go ahead and get started. Start go! Night vision. Let's do this thing. Alright, and we have some spruce right here, which is good because we do need a spruce sapling. And yeah, I've already got some sugar cane, which is great because sugar's on the card. And there's some stone right over here, and so let's go ahead and get some tools going. Yeah, I've got reasonably high hopes for this card. The cookie is something that I could see causing problems towards the end, and of course diamonds and emeralds can always be a little bit dodgy. But the rest of the card looked pretty gettable. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna try to do my best in terms of crafting up all my stuff correctly. And let's see, I don't have anything to cook just yet, so we'll go ahead and get all 14 of my initial stone to craft all of the usual starting stuff. One of these days I'm gonna learn Berg has a really nice way to craft up the tools super fast. And maybe one of these days I will learn to do things that way, but I haven't yet. And while I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and turn that into that. I can't remember if there is a book that I need on this one. No, I need the item frame. I don't think I need a book on this one for any reason. And by any chance, did I get a spruce sapling here? I did not. I'm definitely going to need a fair amount more wood. So go ahead and grab this, but let's head over to the Mega Taiga. Because over there, we would be able to get the little desert shrub if I had some iron. I was just looking down to see if that was a cave where I might be able to dip down and get the iron. Hey! Oh, and okay, so we need to get down. Alright, I'm going to do a dig down. Just try to get some iron, because I would like to get a bucket for the milk bucket since the cow is here. And then we can make the item frame. Ooh, and I hear spiders. Oops, hello. Oh, there's a spider. I can't remember if there was a what do you call on this one or not. Okay, nobody over there is going to help me. I'm down here to look for iron. Hey, buddy. He killed the bat. I didn't even get to hear the little bat squeaky dying sound. I'm not seeing any iron down here. This seems really strange. Where is all the iron gone? I can't remember also if there's a... Here's the iron. If there is a... There's just no iron to be had here, apparently. That's pretty unlucky. Is there a flint on this card? Let's take a quick look. If there is... Yeah, there's flint and steel. And so I'm just going to dig some of the... until we get a flint and hope that I discover some more iron. It seems really odd that there's no iron at all down here. Maybe I'll just dig down some more. Let's see, I came down from right here. So maybe I'll just kind of continue digging straight down. Did I turn on the night vision? Yeah, I must have. Since I am able to see down here. But if we found one cave, surely I'll find another. I hear skeleton. Skeleton sounds pretty close. I think he sounds this way. I hear spider as well. Let's see if they get louder below. Yep. Alright, skeleton sounds like he's right over here. Spider sounds like he's right over here. Let's go towards the spiders, because it could be an abandoned mine shaft or a spider spawner. Hey, spider, I hear you. Problem is, spiders will move around and track you through the wall. That can make them a little bit more difficult to find. Did I go down too far? Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. Hey, there's chest. Great. There's a bucket. That's one of the things that I'll need. I might need that. I don't remember exactly what all I need from here. Apparently, I don't need the saddle or the name tag. And let's take a pop up in there and see if there's another chest. And yeah, but now that I've got the bucket, we can deal with the cow. If I happen to get one more piece of iron, that would be super terrific. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. Alright, apparently he minded me. Quit minding me! Crazy skeleton? Why are there so many skeletons down here? That doesn't seem right. I'm going to try to, since we're fighting each other now, do that. Great. And can I see if there's another chest in here? Doesn't look like there is. But I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more iron while I'm here really quick. And so, there's the skeleton. Does he see me? Alright, and there's a spider up there. Won't worry too much about him. Oh my goodness. Okay, there is a whole bunch down here. Oh, there's an enderman. Crap. I would like the enderman. I don't have any food. There's a witch over there. I do have a little bit of food. Let's not get in over our head. Let's get back out of here. And be happy with what we've got. Hello, witch. If you want to drop me a bottle. Oh, great. And some gunpowder. Terrific. That was about the best thing I could have hoped for there. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with this now. We got our bucket. We can go do the cows like that. I still don't have enough iron to get the little dead sapling doodad thing that I need for the card. But we'll worry about that later, and I can still go straight up to get back up on the surface here. I guess I wasn't very deep. Maybe I am a bit above sea level where I dug down here and didn't really notice. But I have the bucket. So there was a cow here earlier. He couldn't have gone far, right? Cow, where are you at? There he is. So we'll get our milk bucket. There we go. We will get our leather. I do need mushrooms for mushroom stew. And seeing as I don't have much in the way of food, I'll grab a few. By any chance... Yeah, I still only have the one piece of iron. Okay. So let's look out for the red mushroom, and there'll probably be another opportunity to get that sapling. Whatever it's called. Shrub? Keep calling it a sapling. And I don't think I got my spruce sapling yet. I need to update the card is what I need to do. So let's do this. Let's update the card. Alright, I do still need the spruce sapling. So let's chop down a tree that's going to get me the sapling. It'll also get me some more wood. And then let's go ahead and craft up a couple other things. I can make the bowls, and I can make the... whatchamajiggets. That's right, that's what they're called. Whatchamajiggets. Look out, world. Got your jiggets right here. The item frame is the other thing that I was trying to come up with. In terms of the words... And I really should be smelting if I'm going to be standing around. So let us do that. Let's cook up some food, seems like the highest priority. And I'm going to take another quick look at the card. Flint and steel I could make with the one whatever that I got. It's not a high priority, though. I prefer to turn my iron into other things. Once I find some more. While that's cooking, let's see. There should be a red mushroom around here, or at least a fairly good chance of one. I see some red flowers up there. Any red mushrooms? Cow, you're not helping me. You are not a red mushroom. Okay, ice spikes over there. I'm going to need a bunch of sand, actually, for... I guess I've already got the glass bottle, so I need 4 more sand for the TNT cart eventually. So let's go ahead and grab that. We have some good food going now. And let's update the card once again, because I'm feeling a little... I'm in a bit of a kerfuffle. I need to get clay, I need to get a squid, need to get an apple, and then tons of iron. Okay, and a pumpkin. Okay, here's my sapling. Here's the clay. So go ahead and get that a-cookin'. At this point, I should have good... Yeah, we're good on the food, so let's go ahead and move the clay up there. And I think there's enough left that's going to cook, but we'll do that. And then I think it's time to get a move on. Hi, cow. This cow wants to be near me. Oh, and I see the squid, right. So let's kill him as well. Alright, and then let's be on the lookout for pumpkins and mushrooms, I think. I'm going to update the card once more. Let's see, I already got the sugar for the sugar cane. Okay, so I need the red mushroom. If we find a swamp, that would be a great place to chop down some trees and go fishing to try to get the apple. We want to keep an eye out for an enderman. So far I have 1 piece of gunpowder, so I'm going to need to get a lot more of that. I'm really going to need to manage my inventory, actually, in a short bit here. So let's kind of keep that in mind. And it looks like... Is that a swamp over there? No, it's not. Going across the ice, because you can move so quickly across the ice. That I always find that it's a good way to travel quickly on land. With the crazy sprint jumping. And oops, except for then you fall in the water. And it slows you down. Ooh, there might be a jungle over there. In which case, let's make a boat and head over there, because that could be pretty useful. Alright, boat like that. I will go ahead and pick this up. We will hop in the boat to the jungle. And I believe I already got the wheat. Yeah, I got the wheat from the dungeon. And so we'll be able to get the cookie and the cocoa bean, which is one thing that I wasn't sure about. And then, look at that crazy tall tree. And then this looks like extreme hills, so this could be a good place to do more caving in order to possibly be able to find the emerald. But let's keep an eye out for the pumpkin. Let's definitely... Hey, it's Kitty Cat! That's something very rare to see an ocelot in a Minecraft bingo game, since they spawn so rarely. And we'll be able to start getting some mobs on the surface as well, so we're going to have to start keeping an eye out for the Enderman. Here's the cocoa bean. I would not mind managing my inventory here for a moment, so let's set down the crafting table. Let's craft up the cookies, like so. And I'm actually going to eat the cookies. I've got 6 cooked steak. It's probably enough. But just to fill up really quick, then I'll toss out things that I don't need. There's no fermented spider eye, right? I'm pretty sure there's not. Yeah, so I don't need the spider eyes. I do still need to save up the mushroom for the mushroom stew. And yeah, I'm reasonably happy with the rest of my inventory. Okay, let's try to get some mobs that I need and continue exploring for the pumpkin. And once I manage to get an ender pearl, then we'll definitely head downstairs. I think I might see a watermelon over there that I don't need. I don't need the spiders. Gunpowder's not so bad. It does look like there's more extreme hills over in this direction, so I guess we'll try to kill this creeper in order to get some more gunpowder. Hey, there's Garrett. Nope. Alright, bummer. Still not great at that. The other mobs getting in my way. Yeah, let's head towards the extreme hills. Let's stay above ground until we manage to find a Enderman, ideally. This is not great because there's another skeleton who's about to see me. Yeah, and he's got a punch bow, it seems like. So let's get out of here. There's my red mushroom. Okay, great. So I can craft that up. I think I already made the bowls. I hear the baby zombie. We are going to lose him behind some trees, because I am the behind the tree loser. Oh, crap! Darn it. Alright. I thought I was going to get out of visual sight of him. This is not the greatest place to go spotting an Enderman, so let's get on to some more open plains, even though we're kind of getting away from our extreme hills that were back over this way, I think. And let's craft the mushroom stew just to get some things out of my inventory. There we go, and then I don't need that or that or that. Great. And... okay, still need to do, yeah, a bunch of iron things. Right, and we still need to find the swamp, ideally, to be able to get the apples most quickly. So let's consider that. But let's definitely keep an eye out for Enderman and pumpkins. Man, more jungle. Crazy world that we have over here with lots of jungle. I see, is that a witch way over there? Or is that an Enderman? What is right over there? Can't see what's happening there. Oh, it's a horse that's like spotted in different colors. That's what it is. Horse, I don't think it's going to help me at all. All right. Wolves are taking care of the skeletons over there. I'm not going to worry about that, even though wolf buddies can be fun. And yeah, I don't know that I'm having Enderman or pumpkin luck here. I might just head for a place to dig in the hills. There's another extreme hills kind of straight ahead. And so I think I'll head in that direction, but if we haven't found what we're looking for on the surface by then... oh, and it's another mega taiga. This will be another opportunity to get the dead shrub over here, and so I should really need to get down and get a little bit more iron, I think. And hopefully... yeah, let's do this. Let's dig down and just get some iron really quick. Hope that we don't dig down into a lava pool or something to our death. But assuming we find any iron at all, we can make our shears. Ah, yuck. Alright, this is not working. I am unhappy about my choice of dig down spots. That did not lead into any iron or cave system. Alright. So unfortunately it's very hilly up here. I need to find a cave that goes down to get me some iron. Let's continue to move. Can I kill this creeper maybe? Nope. Running straight at the creeper is not a method to kill the creeper. Any endermen visible? More horses. Extreme hills. No endermen in sight. I'm just kind of wasting time. I can always find an enderman in a cave system, so I think I just need to get downstairs. So let's get under the extreme hills over here, I think. Any kind of cave? Hey, it does. Alright, great. Let's go caving. Iron, finally. Oh, scrap. Anybody down here? No. Alright, let's just go after any easy bits of iron. Not worry about getting every little bit. There's actually not a ton of iron on this card. I need to get an iron pick going pretty quick here. So let's get one of our furnaces, well, our only furnace currently, out and smelting. Like so. And then let's set down the crafting table and be prepared to make the iron pick in a moment. It's going to take a little while, so let's dig up some more things. And I'm pretty sure, are we in Extreme Hills? Yeah, we're in Extreme Hills. So we're in good shape in terms of being able to potentially find an emerald, which will be nice. And we'll get our pick going. My sword is not in super great shape, but I think it will have to do for the moment. Alright, better pick. I could definitely use more furnaces. So let's get some more furnaces ready to go. And let's see if we can find more iron. Great. So I will start another furnace over here, like so. Nice and quiet. That's mostly good. I do still need the gunpowder, but hopefully we can find that in a dungeon. Alright, let's get another one of these going. Zing, zang, zoom. I'm not doing this super efficiently, but it doesn't matter. Just need to get our iron going. Yeah, lots of iron around. So we will be okay on the iron. Just did a little circle here. See if I can find all my furnaces that are scattered everywhere at this point. Okay, so where was that first furnace? Was it back up here? No. That goes back to the surface. It might have been down here. Yeah, I fell down there. Right, and there's my other furnaces. Okay. So this one will be the pain in the neck to get back to. That's fine. Let's get a little bit more of this cooking. And now with the iron, what are the things that I'm going to need? I'm going to need the flint and steel. And I still didn't manage to get the flint somewhere. But we'll worry about that later. What else can I make? A hopper means I need a chest, and I have enough wood that I don't mind spending it, even though we'll probably find a chest later. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to leave this here and cook up some of that. Let's go grab my other furnace, which are probably mostly done. And then this circled back around up here to this other furnace, which is just about done. And at this point, I'll have a fair amount of iron to craft the other things I need to craft, which are the cauldron, the minecart, the rails. We'll hold off on the minecart since I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use that. Let's just go ahead and pick this up. Yeah, I'm running low on time here. Down to like 5 minutes. Alright, and we got plenty of this. Okay, so cauldron, rails. I think I am, even if it's the wrong thing to do right now, going to go ahead and make a sword because I'm worried about this running out and I would like to potentially kill the creepers. Let's head further downwards if we can. Oh, this cave, is it ending here? No, it does continue. No, it's ending. Alright. I think back over in this direction there were places that the cave went further down. I never got a cactus. I never got the thing from up on the surface, the little sapling, non-sapling thing. Oh, here's a dungeon. Great. Hi, guys. Got an iron sword that'll help take you out a little bit quicker. Alright, let's do this. Let's drop off some things I don't need. In here, I don't need that anymore. Oh, I hear an Enderman. That would be super great. Really don't need that. Enderman sounds like he's like right through this wall. Nope, he's this way. Alright, is he up or down? Let's try down. Alright, he got quieter, so he's up. A little bit of a risk. I'm going to dig straight up. Okay, sounds like he's right over here. Alright, he must be right in here. There he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, crap. Oh, boy, I took a bunch of damage there. Shoo! Ah, but didn't get a pearl. Bummer. Alright. I probably still need some iron. I did not get much creeper dust, did I? Let's see where I stand on that right now. I've only got 2. I hear pigs on the surface, so I think let's get out of here and go get the shrub. Might be the smart things for me to do, and I can fish, which I haven't done. Yeah, this is not going to be a great score this week, apparently. Oh well. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some more creepers. Alright, well, let's go up to the surface and try to get a few more surface items if I can. Oh, except I'm in the Stream Hills. I might come up in a bad spot. Do I hear the pigs again? Yes. Okay, there's my way out. Hooray. Alright. Let's see. If I need to fish somewhere, I wouldn't mind getting an apple, but I don't know that that's likely to happen at this point. Alright, I can fish over here. So let's eat some food. Let's get the crafting table out. Let's make the fishing rod. And let's get some furnaces out for cooking up the rest of what I got over here. Okay, and then what else do I need to craft? Flint and steel, the minecart perhaps. Oops. That was funny. Alright, flint and steel. I still don't have the flint, so I can't craft it yet. Yep, I'm not on my game today. We're going to be lucky to pull off 16 at this point, it looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and wait for the fish. There we go. Alright, so I don't need that anymore. We've got iron. We could get a flint and steel if we could find the flint. And actually, I've got a bunch of gravel. So I think I'll just do some of this. Try to get the flint and steel, and then with the other remaining minute, is there anything else I could get? I could go trying to get an apple. Is definitely a possibility. Let me look at the card one more time. Pumpkins. Oh, the sapling. It's still not a sapling. No matter how many times you call it a sapling, Brian, it's never going to be a sapling. But I think there is Mega Tiger, like right back over here. Yeah, I see it right over there. So I should be able to get that. Maybe we'll get super lucky with a pumpkin. Oh boy, crap. Get out, get out, get out. Need to get your thingy-ma-doo. This is just normal tiger. Where's the Mega Tiger? Where is the thing that has the thing that I need? And there's a possibility of an apple over here because I see swamp trees. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I lost track of where the Mega Tiger was. Let's chop this down in case we get lucky. I've got 40 seconds left. And so I'm hoping to get lucky with this, and then I'm going to get up on this hill and see if we can see where that little dead shrub is, so that I can hopefully get that. Oh, man. Oh, is it right over here? It is. Okay. I can certainly get this one, then we can try to come back and see if we get the apple. I wouldn't think we're going to have time to get the apple, so I think we're only going to get the shrub, assuming I can find one. Should be in this biome somewhere. 10 seconds. Look around, Brian. Come on. Here it is. Oh, just in time. 17 and 25 minutes. Oh, boy. Let's update the card. We didn't get an apple. We didn't get lucky enough to find pumpkins. I didn't find enough dungeons or successfully kill creepers. I really suck at killing creepers. To get the TNT minecart. Didn't see a desert for a cactus to get the cyan dye. The ender pearl didn't drop from the enderman. And we didn't go down really deep to get the gold and emerald and diamond. Yeah, so actually it didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to. A little bit earlier in the run. But yeah, for a card that I thought was kind of an easier card, I spent too much time running around on the surface and not being focused, I think, to do a good job this week. But oh well, what you gonna do? I had my fun. I'm a little out of practice. Haven't done much gaming in the past week. And so, what can I sacrifice to myself? You know what? I think it's time for Brian to take a trip. Have some rails, Brian said. But there, once again, is the completed card. I look forward to comparing scores with all of you. And I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Minecraft Bingo. Bye-bye.